Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage and podium our host for this spectacular event, filmmaker, cinematographer, owner of Afro-Asian Productions, martial artist, and former mixed martial arts middleweight champion, Mr. Kyle Chin. Welcome him.
Thank you, sir. Master of Ceremonies, Leah Bedward, Miss Leah Bedward, representing the British High Commission, Miss Jackie Jackson, Film Commissioner, JAMPRO, Miss Clover Roberts, Deputy CEO of the Passport Immigration and Citizen Agency, PICA, Ms. Kenise Watson, Communication and Marketing Coordinator at the National Conservation Trust Fund of Jamaica, Keisha Donaldson, Programs Manager at Television Jamaica, Dr. Lisa Tomlinson, Chief Education, Joel Miller, 2023 winner of the Fury Short Film Competition, management and staff of JCDC, sponsors, members of the media, good evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have want to put out a very special welcome to everyone tuning in from all across the world. We're on YouTube, live, and we're happy for that. So this is a truly historic moment, and I'm thrilled to be here with you for the fourth staging of the JCDC Fury Short Film Competition. Let's give a round of applause for that. Sure. Yeah, man. Tonight we're rolling out the red carpet for Jamaica's brightest emerging filmmakers. This event is not just a competition. It's a reflection of our rich culture and our unique stories and the bright future we are building together through the art of film. It's an exciting time for Jamaican cinema, and I know tonight will inspire even more creativity and passion. Before we continue, it's only fitting that we begin the moment with a moment of reflection and gratitude. To lead us in prayer, I'd now like to invite Mr. Patrick Earl, Dance Development Specialist at JCDC, to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a moment of prayer.
Thank you so much. Shall we all bow our heads, please? Heavenly Father, we come before you today with heartfelt gratitude as we gather to celebrate creativity, passion, and stories shared through this competition. We thank you for the gift of storytelling, a powerful medium that allows us to reflect on the beauty and challenges of our lives. Bless each filmmaker, actor, and creative soul who has poured their talent and energy into their work. May their stories inspire others, spark meaningful conversations, and ignite change in our communities. We ask your gratitude over tonight's ceremony as we honor the talents of these veterans. May we also recognize the deeper purpose of their art, and that is to bring light, awareness, and hope to the world. Let the spirit of joy, celebration, and mutual support fill this room. May each person, whether they leave with an award or not, feel valued for the unique contribution they have made. As we celebrate the richness of our great country, Jamaica, we pray that your love and grace will continue to guide and inspire us so that we may use our gifts for the betterment of this land we all love. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Earl. Now, since this competition launched in 2021, I have had the incredible honor of serving as a workshop presenter, and I cannot express how rewarding it is to help empower the next generation of filmmakers. Every moment spent guiding these talented individuals fuels my passion for storytelling. and it ignites excitement for the future of our cinematic landscape. Before we dive into the cinematic magic tonight, I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge some very special people, right, who have made this all possible. The success of the JCDC Fairway Short Film Festival would not have been possible without the generous support of our incredible sponsors and donors. Tonight, we'd like to acknowledge and extend our deepest thanks to the Culture, Health, Arts, Sports, and Education Fund, CHASE, Airports Authority of Jamaica, Passport, Immigration, and Citizenship Agency, PICA, National Conservation Trust Fund of Jamaica, Coda Network, and the Mega Marketing Limited. So let's give a round of applause for the sponsors. So I invite Mr. Andrew Broadbaugh, Director of Arts Development and Training at the JCDC, to the stage to deliver his welcome. And Mr. Broadbaugh has been instrumental in supporting the arts and promoting the incredible talent that has been unearthed throughout the years. Please join me in giving him a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not used to Kyle being behind any mic, 22 years ago, he was a director of a film that I was in called Kingston House. I don't think it was ever brought to light, sort of. Right, but I am getting used to different things from different people. So here is something different this evening. How you do, people? You feeling good? So as I bring welcome, I want to mention a few things. So short films can range dramatically in their run times, just as feature films do. To be considered short, they have to be less than 40 minutes long, including credits, but otherwise they can be as short as 2 minutes, as long as 40 minutes, or anywhere in between. Why and what is so important about short films? Now, Festival Formula has an answer. They say, short films are culturally important because they are a form of artistic expression free from the economic constraints that can weigh down the feature film circuit. For example, this makes films more experimental, more creative, and the messages more liberated. You can decide that if it's true or not, right? A source estimated that movie theaters across the globe would have sold 5.7 billion tickets by the end of 2022, up 73% from the previous year. In fact, 83% of adults aged 16 to 54 globally agree that they love watching movies. That's very important. At home or in the cinema, movies deliver quality time and shared social experiences that bring all types of people together, from friends to partners to children. Do you love watching movies, series, short films? Nobody now answer. How many times do you go to the cinema per year? Not talking. There are 8.2 billion people in the world. And you imagine how many persons globally go to see film. We need to make many films. You agree? The potential market is great for consuming Jamaican content. What better place to grow the industry but from the small up to the large? The current world population, as I said, was over 8 billion as of Thursday, October 24, 2024, according to United Nations estimates. The United States and Canada, collectively known, collectively known as the North American movie market, are home to one of the most influential film-producing industries worldwide. In terms of the box office revenue, the region garnered $7.5 billion in 2022, still far ahead of other economies across Asia and Europe, like Japan and the United Kingdom. India was also the absolute global leader in the number of movie tickets sold that year, with China and the US ranking second and third, respectively. By another metric, however, North American cinema remains at the top of the game. As of mid-2024, all of the most expensive film productions in history were made either by or in collaboration with studios in the US. This includes the most recent iterations of successful franchises such as Pirates of the Caribbean, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Star Wars. So, I welcome all of you. You are supporters of films and filmmaking in Jamaica, and for this, we honor you and your presence this evening. We are glad the judges found winners and that you are already winners by being a part of this program. People love to watch movies. Movies make money. Film, it is a vibrant industry enabling creatives to shine. I welcome you all to this part of the Jamaican film industry and this development strategy of the JCDC called FIWI Short Film.
Thank you, Mr. Broadbrown. Brilliant actor, you know, brilliant actor. If you ever see the role I had him playing in Kingston House, one big bully. You'd never guess. Yeah, man. All right. Now it is my great pleasure to invite Mr. Lenford Salmon, the Executive Director of the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, to share his greetings with us. Under his leadership, the JCDC has made significant strides in promoting culture and arts. So let's welcome him warmly. Mr. Lenford Salmon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Master of Ceremonies. Good afternoon, everyone. It's evening now? Good evening. You know, if they put me to speak after the erudite Andrew Bloodbar again, me not turn up. So I issue in that warning. Kylie said you directed him in a movie? Yep. And he was a good actor? Yes. Typecast as a bully? Typecast. Typecast. Okay. I'd like to give some salutations to our special guests in the house. The MC reeled them off already. One of the things that gets people wondering why it happens at these functions, everybody come up and read our 40 people as salutations. But I suppose we are obliged to do it because they're special. Leah Bedwood, representing the British High Commission. Jackie Jackson, Film Commissioner from JAMPRO. Ms. Clover Roberts, Deputy CEO of the PICA, Passport Immigration and Citizenship Agency. Ms. Kenise Watson, Communications and Marketing Coordinator at the National Conservation Trust of Jamaica. Ms. Jackie Sangster from the COBA Network. Keisha Donaldson, Programs Manager at Television Jamaica. Dr. Lisa Tomlinson, the Chief Adjudicator. Joel Miller, the man who seems to win it all the time, the 2023 winner of the short film competition. Of course, my colleagues, the management team at the JCDC, all staff at the JCDC, our sponsors who deserve special mention. This couldn't happen without them. And just members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. A friend of mine used to say ladies and plenty men. I draw inspiration this evening from the words of the man who was first declared Jamaica's first national hero and widely regarded as the father of Pan-Africanism. His name, the Right Excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Garvey reminded us that God and nature first made us what we are, and then out of our own creative genius, we make ourselves what we want to be. Follow always that great law. Let the sky and God be our limit and eternity our measurement. And just for emphasis, I want to repeat a part of that, which I think is the most important part, that out of our own creative genius, we make ourselves what we want to be. It's a monumentally loaded statement. One I wish I had the time to unpack this evening and to enter into serious exchange, dialogue exchange, to seriously analyze, even as we go about analyzing the impact of the work of the filmmakers in our midst today, as creative minds in shaping what we are as a people, what we want to be, and some may even say what we have become. As creatives, we can and have shaped many minds. We truly occupy a very special place in the universe. My dearly departed friend, some of you may know him, I speak of one of our best actors ever produced in Jamaica. We used to call him Uncle Charlie, Charles Hyatt. Once told me, he pulled me one side and said, "Son, always show reverence to the stage and the screen." Because as creatives, we literally breathe life into people. We perhaps come closest to God in creating people. And that has stayed with me. He said this to me maybe 20 odd years ago, and that has always, and I think will remain with me for some time. And I want to just commend it to all the filmmakers, because sometimes we take for granted the inspiration, the talent we get in creating. When we see people watch a movie and they cry, a man take a gun and shoot a man and him drop dead, and you cry. I think most of us know that the man really not dead, but we still cry. And it shows how powerful that medium is. It can influence what we do, what we have become. For many years, as a people, even in media in Jamaica, and the representation in media in Jamaica affected our psyche as a people. What we regard as beauty and what is pushed on media sometimes make us black children feel inferior. So it's a very powerful media, and one that must be approached with reverence. The pleasure and honor, of course, is mine to extend greetings to you all on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, management, staff, all of us at the JCDC. We have created this occasion to celebrate the achievement of our filmmakers as aspiring filmmakers in this creative Jamaican space. And we do so even as we recognize the power of storytelling, the richness of our cultural heritage, and the endless opportunities that digital technology provides, all of which, as filmmakers, you have brought to life. In recent years, we at the JCDC have taken the bold step to embrace the digital cultural landscape by incorporating new tools and platforms across films, visual arts, and other creative expressions. This approach has allowed us to bridge the generational gap, connect with a younger audience as we pursue our mission to continue the preservation of Jamaica's rich cultural heritage. We take particular pride in the FIWI Short Film Competition, which has created a vibrant space for young people to engage with Jamaica's rich cultural traditions. Through modern technology and storytelling techniques, participants have brought our timeless proverbs to life, connecting with our heritage and sharing it with a broader contemporary audience. Moreover, the competition aligns perfectly with our mandate to unearth, train, develop, and showcase the best of Jamaica's cultural talent. By offering mentorship from industry professionals, we equip young filmmakers with invaluable skills that go way beyond just filmmaking. The confidence, creativity, and critical thinking that the process cultivates will serve them well in every sphere of life. Tonight, we will announce the winners in each category and recognize the top 3 rising filmmakers overall. But let's remember, every participant, every single filmmaker who entered a film has achieved something remarkable. Just to write that script and put the end at the end is a big achievement. We don't shoot it yet, just to write it. Because there's a dearth of writing talent in Jamaica, surprisingly. We don't have enough writers. We're not a writing population. We're not very literary. We're a very oral society, tracing way back to slavery. And we have to change it. We have to write our own stories, because what will happen? Other people write our stories and tell it in the way they want to tell it. We have to write our own stories so we can tell our life, our stories in the way we want the world to see us and appreciate us. I'd like to extend my deepest thanks to our sponsors, as mentioned before, particularly Chase Fund, our biggest benefactor, the Airports Authority of Jamaica, the Passport Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, the National Conservation Trust Fund of Jamaica, and Coda Network and Mega Marketing Limited. Your visual support, your vital support, has been essential to the success of this competition. Your commitment to nurturing the creative talents of our people makes events like tonight possible, and we are truly grateful. And to you, the filmmakers, the participants, I say congratulations. I commend each and every one of you for your hard work, passion, and creativity. By telling stories that are authentically Jamaican, you contribute to a living, evolving cultural landscape, one that honors the past while boldly embracing the future. Thank you for being here tonight, all of you. Let's continue to inspire, create, and share the stories that make us who we are, and as they say, who we want to become. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and big up on yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Salmon, for those inspiring words and your continued dedication to our cultural heritage and growth. Ladies and gentlemen, I now want to welcome a true visionary, Mr. Sean Drisdale, the JCDC's Drama and Theatre Development Specialist. Not only did Mr. Drisdale conceptualize the Philly Short Film Competition, but he also brought this incredible initiative to life. Together with his talented team at the Drama and Theatre Arts Unit, he has been the driving force behind this competition, tirelessly nurturing talent and sparking creativity in the theatre and film sector. So please, let's put our hands together for Sean Drisdale.
Good evening. Good evening. I don't sure it's me I'm talking about, but I came up anyway. All right, this is wonderful. For those who know, this is the fourth staging of this. Can I get a round of applause for that? Fourth staging of this competition that started, 2021 is still COVID. That started in COVID. And you know, I am lucky enough to have an ADT director that is an actor, and I end up with an executive director that's also an actor. So it's easy to sell these ideas and make it work. And they're always supportive. So can we have a round of applause for the directors also? This year, we shortlisted 20 filmmakers out of 47 entries. However, we had 17 films completing. So 3 persons didn't complete, but we have 17 films completed. Over the 4 years, we have 51 completed short films. And I want to invite you, if you haven't looked at your programs, there's a QR code on your program you can scan, and you can go directly to the playlist and see the one for 2024, 2023, straight to 2021. And really what is happening in Jamaica was the motivation behind this competition. We came from a type of generation or citizens that enjoy long programs, 2 hours, 3 hours, to being somewhat of a TikTok, IG generation that it's short. You just want to see this and watch this and that's it. So it was a no-brainer to go with a 5-minute film competition and see how best to get your ideas out in 5 minutes. We used the Jamaican proverbs, because as you know, the Jamaican Cultural Development Commission is geared at necessarily ensuring that persons understand the Jamaican culture and use it wisely. So we have some proverbs that persons might have never heard before, but I grew with my granny, I hear whole heap of proverbs for punishment. So instead of being punished, you get a proverb and you stand up thinking what that proverb mean it's like a punishment also. So we use this competition to definitely ensure that persons would have understand, go in depth into the proverbs, so you then can write your treatment and you then can start filming and have your film completed. It wouldn't have been possible without teamwork from a whole lot of persons, internal as members of JCDC and also external. We had persons from its inception, a gentleman named Franklin Saint-Just, that we had a long conversation about Dr. Tomlinson, and we were speaking about a competition, and he told me that he was there in 1962. And he was asked to be one of the cameramen that was in charge in ensuring that that was on film. So that was just even a wonderful conversation to hear that from Chappie. And we know he passed. However, I still felt his spirit and definitely trudged on with the Philly Short Film Competition along with the help of Dr. Lisa Tomlinson and a whole host of persons that are in the Jamaican filming industry. Annalisa Chapman was a part of that first group of adjudicators that we had in 2021. Monique Robb was a part of that. I see Mr. Dario Shields there. I see Mr. Kevin Jackson here also, one of our mentors / adjudicator / workshop presenter too. I'm not seeing Wentworth Kelly. Asha McNair that joined us this year, Natasha Griffiths, Nadine Rawlins, Noel Carr. We have all these persons as our mentors to see if they can assist these filmmakers. Now we know that you can't do a film in just one day or a couple minutes. It takes time, even a 5-minute film, right? So we're always impressed how the filmmakers find creative ways to make it work. Joel, how you find creative ways to make it work, right? So they find creative ways to make it work in the limited time. They get a maximum of, let's say, 2 months to create this film, and as they always tell me, sir, so there's no budget, how we are going to feed the people then, but they find ways, I don't know, mix sugar and water or something, but they ensure that their actors eat and the persons behind the camera. Is that Joan Andrea Hutchinson? Hello. Wonderful. All right, so we do have adjudicators that help us to look through these wonderful films by these amateur filmmakers and see where it has merit and see how we can give out comments so it can be better. And as I said before, Dr. Lisa Tomlinson, our chief adjudicator, she's here. We also have, but not here with us today, Miss Letty Williams. Also, Mr. Brian Saint-Just is one of our adjudicators. And last but not least, Mr. Everaldo Creary, from its inception, he's been one of our adjudicators through our adjudication process. Teamwork is very important. And even through observation of the films, we see where actors are repeated, or you see this actor there, or the director for the other film becomes the actor for the other film. So we like that teamwork, and even speaking to Kevin and Dr. Tomlinson, they tell me, it is teamwork. It's not a one-person thing for you to do any kind of filming, whether documentary, comedy, tragedy, any type of film at all. So it's the teamwork is essential. And I want to make mention of the teamwork internally at JCDC. Other than the directors that are always motivating and supporting, we have staff from marketing that's always pushing to ensure that it happens. This event wasn't possible also without the help of events, and definitely from the arts development and training, the administrators become a part of this. You see some of them were ushers there leading you in. So it's a whole team to create these films, and we want to definitely, can you give a round of applause for that, please, for the teamwork here at JCDC to ensure that it moves on. Last but not least, I just want to say that the competition wouldn't be possible without our sponsors, and they were mentioned before, but I have to mention them again. There are a lot of sponsors that support, but then there are other sponsors that come with a special theme, which then challenges the filmmakers to then see if they can put this special theme within their film along with the proverbs. And this makes them excited. This makes them, think deeper to see how best we can incorporate the theme and, make our film more applicable to the theme and to the proverbs, and they may win more awards. All right? So in closing, I want to encourage everyone to continue to support film here in Jamaica. Continue to watch them. Continue to, if someone has a dream, just work with them, because this was a dream. A film competition for JCDC, that was a dream. It's not like we're JAMPRO or JAFTA, but we start there. That's what we do at JCDC. We unearth the talents. And I know some of our talents even move on to enter other competitions with their films and win many awards. Right, Mr. Miller? And win many other awards internationally. So thank you for being here. And I hope we enjoy the rest of the awards ceremony, and we need to mingle and network. All right? Someone told me that the best way to improve your net worth is to improve your, Thank you.
Leaving us with gems, thank you. And congratulations, Sean, because this is incredible. And I, as a filmmaker, this is kind of how I started as well. In programs where we're put together with a group of people who want to do the same thing, and we're not given many resources other than each other. And that's really what sparks the growth of the creative industry, and its community. And especially for an art form like film, where it's so much teamwork, it's everybody having to work together and play a part, play a role. Now it's my pleasure to invite two of our valued sponsors to bring their greetings. First, please welcome Ms. Clover Roberts, Deputy CEO of the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency. PICA is the proud sponsor of the theme, Need a Passport Quick? Get it with just a click. Let's give her a round of welcome.
It's such a pleasure to be here. All protocols observed. All protocols observed. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that I take this opportunity to briefly share what JCDC means to the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA. The JCDC is a key institution that showcases the remarkable talent of the Jamaican people. While PICA and JCDC have distinct roles, their mission intersects, fostering national identity, pride, and a sense of belonging among Jamaicans. Cultural programs such as the National Festival of the Arts bring to life Jamaica's unique heritage through music, dance, drama, and cultural and traditional practices. By promoting these cultural expressions, a sense of national pride is being fostered. PICA, with the responsibility for the issuance of passports, granting of citizenship and immigration services, benefits from this, as these activities strengthen a unified Jamaican identity. When citizens are connected to their culture, they are more likely to embrace their identity, value their citizenship, and stay engaged with national development. Through the JCDC's international cultural showcases, Jamaica's vibrant culture is shared worldwide. This increases global recognition of the country's cultural significance, drawing attention to its citizens. For PICA, this means increased visibility and greater demand for passport and citizenship service from Jamaicans living overseas and those seeking to reconnect with their roots. Additionally, JCDC activities promotes Jamaica as an attractive destination for expatriates, investors, tourists, and further benefiting PICA's services in visa and immigration services. The activities often extend to the diaspora, fostering a connection with Jamaicans living abroad. PICA benefits from this because it helps to encourage members of the diaspora to renew their passports, seek Jamaican citizenship, or visit Jamaica, driving an increased engagement with PICA's services. Further, the promotion of the cultural programs also helps encourage the individuals of Jamaican descent to apply for Jamaican citizenship. JCDC's activities instill a sense of belonging, pride, and responsibility in Jamaicans, nationals living abroad, making them more inclined to pursue Jamaican citizenship through PICA. This contributes to PICA's mandate of expanding and maintaining the country's citizenship base. In a nutshell, the JCDC's cultural initiative, like through a short film competition, significantly contributes to PICA by boosting demand for its services, enhancing Jamaica's cultural image, and encouraging civic engagement. The PICA will continue to partnership with the JCDC. I can tell you here, this is a long-lasting relationship.
Sounds like a lot of people are happy to hear that. All right, next I'd like to invite the Communication and Marketing Coordinator at the National Conservation Trust Fund of Jamaica, Ms. Kenise Watson. NCTFJ has graciously sponsored the theme, Seas in Focus, Uniting for Marine Managed Areas. Let's welcome Ms. Watson to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. All protocols observed. It is an honor for me to be here, and I have been involved with the JCDC prior to my role as Communication and Marketing Coordinator for NCTFJ. I have been involved with JCDC since childhood. So I have had the beauty of the tutelage of Kenny and Miss Joan, don't remember the face, I know. And I have come up through from being a student to being a teacher of the performing arts to then transitioning into this role. So when the opportunity came for us to be a part of this program, I told my company that you need to be a part of this because I understand the value that programs like these, they have on not only showcasing Jamaica's culture, but how we can reach individuals using the performing arts. And not only the performing arts, but when I realized that we have the FIWI short film competition, I said, what a great opportunity, because the National Conservation Trust Fund of Jamaica, I know it's a very long name, we just say NCTFJ. Many persons think that we're only concerned with the environment, but a big part of our mandate, which we haven't really tapped into, and this is the first time we're tapping into it, is the preservation of our cultural heritage, which includes a tangible and intangible culture and also our natural heritage. So it is a match made in heaven, if you can so think, in terms of how we can utilize platforms and initiatives like these to reach individuals and bring more awareness to the marine managed areas across Jamaica. most persons do not really, I say that there's a big disconnect with individuals, with our environment, the challenges that we're facing in our environment, and persons actually, I would say, doing something to change what the challenges that we have. Many persons don't have that, I would say, the motivation to make a difference. So it is very important that we have the JCDC and the Philly Short Film Competition where we can highlight the challenges that our marine managed areas are facing. That's our marine parks or fish sanctuaries. And we currently have an issue in Jamaica where 95% of our coral reefs have been lost as a result of global warming and other man-made activities. But many persons do not make that connection. So we thought it would have been best where we could highlight these challenges and have the information in film so we can continue to reach and teach individuals about our marine environment. So I want to take this opportunity to thank the JCDC for partnering with us to spread awareness of our marine managed areas and the challenges with which we are faced. And hopefully we will find that persons will take the issues more seriously and do their bit in our homes and in our schools and even in our companies to take steps to change how we look at environmental issues and how we deal with environmental issues. So thank you for having me and thank you for this partnership.
Thank you. All right, so warm up your hands, everybody. Now we're going to start doing some clapping. So now we're going to clap for our finalists. And I'm going to name each one out and I'll pause for your applause. All right? So our first participant, Jesania Scale Menzies, animation, June's Wish. Kimani Bunwari, animation, Shades of Resilience. Regina Squire, drama, Carcinoma's Puppet. Come on, want to hear who is here? Lennox Richards, documentary, The Backbone of the Jamaican Inner City. Sabrina Thomas, drama, Shattered. Sarah Lisa Davis, drama, Unexpected Consequences. Abijah Livingston, drama, Flight or Fight. Alicia Walker, drama, A Mother's Prayer. Rael Jones, drama, Out of Many One People. A young man. Kawana Wilson, drama, The Bigger Picture. Joel Smith, drama, Parallel Paths. Sonia Davis, drama, Sun Hat. Joel Ellis, drama, River Rock Heroes. Susan Beadle, drama, Little Girl Praying. Shauna K. Wright, drama, She Saw. Andre Davey, sci-fi, Sweet Mouth Fly. Last but not least, George Malcolm Walker, sci-fi, The Undertow. But wait, these filmmakers didn't just step onto the stage alone. They had some incredible mentors, and they were mentioned before, but I have to mention them again. Right? So names like Dario Shields, Kevin Jackson, Asha McNair, Natasha Griffiths, Wentworth Kelly, Nadine Rollins, and Noel Kerr, some of the best in the business, helped them navigate the world of screenwriting, directing, and cinematography. With mentors like that, it's no wonder these films are nothing but extraordinary. So let's give them a round of applause to the mentors. All right. Now, before we reveal the winners, let me introduce the individuals who had made probably the most difficult job, our esteemed panel of judges. And trust me, they had their work cut out for them. Now, our judges are some of the finest film professionals in Jamaica, and their job was to look out for excellence in creativity, storytelling, direction, and technical brilliance. Let's meet them. Dr. Lisa Tomlinson. Stand and show yourself so we can see you. Mr. Brian St. Just, I think he's not here. Not here. Miss Lete Williams. And Mr. Everaldo Query is also not here. To give us some insight into the judging process and to tell us what it was like to evaluate such an incredible talent, I'd like to invite Dr. Lisa Tomlinson to the stage.
I'm gonna need some help. I know. I always make sure to wear heels to these events, yeah. Good evening, everyone, and all protocols observed. I just want to encourage everyone to give us some life. We're being watched on YouTube, so the world's seeing us, and we want the world to see Jamaican film like the way they see the music, full of vibrancy. So please, I want to hear the energy. I want to see the energy and feel the energy. Alrighty? All right. So yay! So Alrighty. So Kyle has just done the first, my first acknowledgement. I was going to be thanking, well, first of all, it was great working with the judges as usual. And some of the judges like Evie or Everaldo Query, who one of the judges that I worked with. I wanted to acknowledge the other judges, but they're not here, Brian St. Jude and Nicholas Sheldon, who constantly show commitment to judging the films. The judges, especially, I want to share, before I get to the final comments on the films, the judges commended the applicants for their remarkable efforts in bringing their stories to life. And this is especially in a case where the resources are so limited, where a lot of these young filmmakers are relying solely on their cameras. So we want to commend you for that. We want to also commend especially the new filmmakers, because there are some filmmakers who enter the competition and it was the first time they were making a film. And again, we want to also acknowledge I know, Sean, you mentioned this, there were quite a number of participants who were participants because they were not just filmmakers, they were directors, they were actors, they were just wearing so many hats. It's a wonder they really find time to do all of this. So we wanted to also, very much acknowledge that. And of course, Sean, I'm not going to come up here and mention you, right? Sean Drysdale, who is I call him the father of the JCD film organizing the film competition, because I always remember Sean's enthusiasm when we talked about, bringing this to life. I always say to him that this is his baby. He actually gave birth to the FIWI short film competition. So I want to acknowledge your dedication to providing not only just the competition, but this is a platform for emerging filmmakers, and it's also expanding in any way that we look at it, expanding Jamaican film talents. I won't go through the process because Kyle everyone has already gone through it, so I won't bore you. I'll just quickly jump through I see some faces like, yeah. So I'll quickly just jump to the judging process, which is necessary. So the films were judged virtually using 10 categories. Each category was scored out of 10. So we had authenticity, which looked at how original is the story presented. Then we had creativity, which is always the hardest one, because this looks at how well was imagination explored or provoked. It's very difficult to measure creativity, but nonetheless, we did it. There's the plot. Did the sequence of events help in the unfolding of the story? Characters, how convincing were the roles played? Cinematography, the level of cinematography or videography evident in the film. Then there was direction. How effective was the use of the direction in the film? Audio, music, and sound effects. And this was looking at how soundtracks were used to complement the story. Can you hear the dialogue, the narrative clearly, etc.? And also if the sound effects are used in an effective way. Then we had the theme, which were the proverbs. So does the film surround, not only if the films reflect the theme of the proverbs, but also whether or not it was promoting the Jamaican culture. So were they also integrating or including other themes that were very Jamaican? And then there's entertainment value, which is also another difficult area to look at, because this is where we're looking whether or not the story pulls the audience attention, or to what extent is it fun, because fun differs for different audiences, and also engaging or thoughtful and provoking. And then the last category was the overall quality of the production. So that was basically what is the overall quality of the film. So finally, just a word to the finalists. This is like the last part where the report card, when you look at the filmmakers' faces, they get a little bit. But we're here to learn, and we're also here to celebrate, right? So the judges, we continue to be pleased with the diversity of narratives, and especially the film genres that were showcased this year. So we're seeing, and I was speaking to a colleague, Kevin Jackson, that Jamaica is very safe in terms of genre. Because before we were very, constrained, or not constrained, we're very confined to I would call the Zing-Fent, ghetto-centric films. Nothing is wrong with films being, filmed in the ghetto, so to speak, but they were just all guns and violence and so forth. But over the years, we're seeing so much films that are exploring different genres. So we're seeing horror films, what I grew up hearing as duppy films. We're seeing science fiction, and we're so impressed this year. We saw a documentary. Yeah, that was really good. We saw a documentary, and we were very pleased with that. And it was done well as well. It was also done very well, very unique, in a very unique way. So that's good news that we're in safe hand where the genres are going. Also, we're very pleased, which is an improvement, because I know when we started off 4 years ago, we saw that a lot of the finalists were using, their cinematography wasn't, I guess we would say, I don't know how to say it wasn't up to scratch, or wasn't developed, or wasn't right. But now we're seeing that their cinematography is, I would say, it has improved tremendously, because we're finding now that the finalists, these young people, they're beginning to really understand what cinematography means, and they're capturing the landscape of Jamaica. Their settings are very intricate, so we were very impressed by that. And we were also impressed by there's been progress in the audio. Before the audio quality was a bit poor, but now it's, stepping up, right? It's stepping up. However, film finalists, and this is not to make you feel bad or discouraged, but there's always criticism, right? There's attention that is needed, and this is an ongoing area that we're finding as the judges, where the storylines are not being developed. And I think in some cases, for example, the proverbs that are intended to be used, they're not fully captured, or they're not aligning with the meaning or the plot development. So there's tend to be a stray away from the the proverbs altogether. And I think perhaps maybe that might be, not to get into it, but that just might be maybe the generation and the way they're using proverbs are not being exposed to proverbs as they should be. So perhaps it's their distancing from the proverbs that is causing that, that challenge. But nonetheless, we're going to overcome that. And also, while the stories are improving, we're seeing different narratives. The narratives are getting better. They're touching on taboo subjects. So I really like that. Like we saw gender-based violence that was nicely put, married into the Proverbs. So we're seeing that the narratives and the stories are being put together, but it could benefit from more concise and clearer way of conveying it. And of course, we know that this comes with research. Research is it's an art in itself. And as a filmmaker, as a creative, and even as a academic standing here, when you do any form of work, there's always that research. So make research a tool to develop your creativity, because it's through research that you learn about, for example, Everaldo spoke about the range of the way character development and the emotions that are used, and how students or early filmmakers can learn from that range. So it's not bad to develop your research skills. So on a positive note, though, there's less overacting, so the characters are not so melodramatic. So, we don't have those drama queens. They're very much within development. Also, there again, with the characters, sometimes we discuss that the dialogue doesn't always fit the characterization, but that comes again with research. But finally, I think the competition, what we, concluded was it was a very valuable learning experience, and I think we deserve, not we, the filmmakers, the young filmmakers, they deserve to be celebrated. So don't leave here disheartened by the comments or critiques. That's just a part of, I know the filmmaker over there is thinking, shut up, right? But that's just a part of art, right? When you create art or any type of work. So I want you guys to pat yourself on the back. You should be very proud knowing that you've contributed fresh stories, and now you've become a part of Jamaica's creative landscape. You're inspiring others and you're inspiring yourselves, right? And we encourage you, we implore you to continue to pursue your passion, to contribute to the development of Jamaica's film industry. Don't let anybody tell you that there's no such thing as Jamaican film industry, because there is. We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have a competition. We wouldn't have we wouldn't have so much filmmakers on the island and other, directors and so forth. So be proud that you've now become a part of that film fraternity. Yes. Alrighty, so give yourself a cheer. Remember, guys, we're being watched. Woo! Yeah.
All right, thank you, Dr. Tomlinson. As you see, there's a lot going into the judging process. And I do hope you don't get disheartened. As you said, it's a part of the thing. You have to understand that you're new to it, you're just starting in this thing, and like everything else, it takes practice. Every art form takes practice, and we get better and better and we grow. I see a lot of young faces as finalists, and I think that's amazing. And that being said, we're going to step into appreciating these young filmmakers, and we want to 47 entries. From 47 entries, we have 17 finalists. So I think it really is a big deal, and JCDC was able to have a little token for all of the finalists, whether or not you're an overall winner or not. So we want to welcome Ms. Elizabeth Smith, the Corporate Services Director from JCDC, to present these awards. And I'm going to just read out the names, and you're going to come up and collect your award. So I read those names again. Ready? You're gonna come center? All right, so Jesania Scale Menzies. Cameras ready, cameras ready. There's June's Wish, June's Wish. All right, and with shades of resilience, Kimani Bunwari. Now that's a shirt. Boy, you ready for the camera, boy. Yeah, man. Another young person. For Carcinoma's puppet, Regina Squire. Get them cameras out, get the cameras out. Yeah. Another young person. It's awesome. Lovely. For the backbone of the Jamaican inner city, Lennox Richards. For Shattered, Sabrina Thomas. Unexpected Consequences, Sarah Lisa Davis. I don't think she's here. Is she coming? No, she's not here. Fight or Flight, Abijah Livingston. Fight or Flight. A Mother's Prayer, Alicia Walker. Getting all emotional. Out of many one people, Rael Jones. This man still in high school? Yeah. Awesome. The Bigger Picture, Kawana Wilson. That medal not going over that. Pose for the camera. Nice. Parallel Paths, Joel Smith. Son Hot, Sonia Davis. All the big hair should do a picture together after this, right? Yeah. I'm going to go right in the middle of the big hair picture. River Rock Heroes, Joel Ellis. All right, hey. They get younger and younger. They get younger and younger. Hey, Joel. Joel said, the general sent the army. Main actors. Little Girl Praying, Suzanne Beadle. Lovely. Soak it up, man. She Saw, Shauna K. Wright. Bottle Walk. Sweet Mouth Fly, Andre Davy. The Undertow, George Malcolm Walker. These posters are amazing. Like, I'm digging it. Is this Canva? Or we got graphic artists now. That's in the budget? Graphic artist wasn't in the budget when I was doing this. Awesome. Thank you very much. All right. Music and everything else getting emotional. So before we go into the next section where we announce our overall winners, and we have very special sponsors who gave a lot for that to happen. So before we go into that, we want to hear from Ms. Jacqueline Sangster from Coda Network, the head of corporate development in Jamaica. A round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, with all protocols observed. Thank you so much for having me, and congratulations to all the finalists who have been recognized this evening. I'm looking so forward to seeing the short films and to seeing the winners and anticipation. I'm kind of been caught off guard to come up and speak, but on behalf of our CEO and founder, Lexi Chow, we just wanted to say we're very grateful for having this opportunity to be a sponsor. Coda Network, for those of you who don't know, basically is a platform of Caribbean on-demand anywhere where you can actually stream Caribbean content, and it gives us an opportunity to have a seat on the international table of the film and TV and entertainment world. So if you have your Android, your iOS, your Roku, your Fire Stick, we are on there. Please download it. You can see all of these wonderful films. You can also see various other music videos and other content that people are dying to see. Jamaica is such a brand unto itself in the Caribbean, and we need to have a voice. We need to have a platform where we can show this and tell our stories, and not just the stories that are stereotypical about what people perceive Jamaica is, but to show what we really are. The heart, the soul, the breath, everything from our animations to our short stories, to our feature films, to our documentaries, to our music, to our poetry, to everything that Jamaica, the JCDC stand for and help to develop. So I don't want to take up any more time. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of it. We look forward to being able to nurture those that are producing such great films like this and to seeing more of what we have to come. We do have a film industry that rivals anywhere else. We are not just going to have a Bollywood, a Nollywood, you know, a Hollywood. We're going to have a Jamaica wood as well. All right? So Jamaica is going to be there in all aspects. All right? Thank you, everybody. Check out Coda Network. To all of our finalists, big up yourselves. Let's go.
I'm going to ask you to remain. Mrs. Angster, I'm going to ask you to remain to just present some awards. Yes, you can, fun stuff here. All right, so we're getting into the meat of the matter now. All right, so we're going to be revealing the winners of the 2024 Fiwi Short Film Festival. All right, now before we get into that, we have to remind ourselves of what's at stake, what we're trying to win, right? So first place overall, $350,000 and a trophy, courtesy of the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, and a gift basket courtesy of Mega Marketing Limited. Second place overall, $200,000 and a trophy, courtesy of Airports Authority of Jamaica, and a gift basket from Mega Marketing Limited. And then third place overall, $100,000 and a trophy, courtesy of Coda Network, and a gift basket from Mega Marketing Limited. All right, awesome. And our sectional prizes for Best Director, Best Editing, Best Story, Best Cinematography, and Viewer's Choice Award. And of course, Viewer's Choice is always kind of like very dear to the heart of the filmmakers because it's all about the audience, eh? All right, and now with no further ado, we shall start. For Best Editing, the film Shattered, Sabrina Thomas. Yeah, man, carry him up. Good job, good job. Why she look so surprised? Best Cinematography, The Undertow, George Malcolm Walker. You had a feeling from the poster, right? Oh yeah? Nice. Viewer's Choice? Viewer's Choice Award. The Undertow, George Malcolm Walker. Best Sound Effects and Score, The Undertow, George Malcolm Walker. Have a seat, man. Have a seat. Best Sci-Fi, The Undertow, George Malcolm Walker. Get those steps in, man. Get those steps in. One more. And Best Directing, Shattered, Sabrina Thomas. Congratulations, guys. And now I want to invite Mr. Andrew Broadbaugh Director of Arts, Development and Training, JCDC. Best documentary. The Backbone of Jamaica, Lennox Richards. Best drama. Shattered, Sabrina Thomas. All right, this sounds a little way, but best adult film. Let's say that another way. Best film adult division. It sounds that way everywhere. Right. Best big people movie. Big people show. Best big people show. Shattered. Sabrina Thomas. Sabrina send proxy. Best animation. June's Wish. Jasania Scale Menzies. Best youth film. Shades of Resilience, Kimani Bonwari. Right, now we're going to Best Actress. Yeah, man. Hey, JCDC bossing them. Shattered. Shoshana Lamont. Hey, when a film comes together, it comes together, right? And Best Actor, Parallel Paths, Rolando Albert. Woo-hoo. I worked on that one. I mentored that. Thank you, Mr. Bravo. I'm going to invite Ms. Kenise Watson, Communication and Marketing Coordinator, National Conservation Trust Foundation of Jamaica. Come on. Money time, money time. All right. Third place. Undertow, George Malcolm Walker. Sorry, my bad. This is Special Theme Awards. So these are just one of them, you know what I mean? Alright, my bad. This is Special Theme Awards courtesy of the National Conservation Trust Foundation of Jamaica. Hey now. This is not my Steve Harvey moment, okay? So that was third place for $20,000. Second place, $30,000. River Rock Heroes, Jawara and Joel Ellis. Wally Pasweety, that? Turn face to front, guys. Yeah. Such a good picture. It's another fantastic poster. And first place winner of our special theme awards. So they get a trophy and $40,000 cash. Fight or Flight, Abidjan Livingston. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to invite Ms. Clover Roberts, Deputy CEO, Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency. So this is Special Theme Awards, courtesy of Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency. Third place, $20,000 cash. Shattered, Sabrina Thomas. Second place, $30,000 cash. June's Wish, Jasania Menzies. And our first place winner, trophy and $40,000 cash. She Saw, Shauna K. Wright. Love it. Thank you. All right, big business now. Overall awards. So we get the cash and the trophies. So these are the overall winners. So I'm going to invite Miss Jacqueline Sangstoff from CODA for the first award. And this is for our third place winner, $100,000 cash and a trophy and a gift basket. She Saw, Shauna K. Wright. Congratulations. Excellent job. No? Oh yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. For our second place prize, we're gonna come for the basket. After. There we go. Yeah. This basket is Mega Marketing Limited. So for our second place prize, I'm gonna invite Mr. Lenford Salmon, Executive Director, JCDC. $200,000 and a trophy. Ready? Any bets? The Undertow, George Malcolm Walker. Congratulations, George. Want to ask you, could you come again, Mr. Lenford Salmon? All right, so first place, $350,000 and the trophy. Let me get the drum roll. Shattered, Sabrina Thomas. Everybody can walk it up.
Experiencing a weather phenomenon. Winds from the north are colliding with winds from the south, and it looks like it's going to be a big one heading towards us. We just want you to stay safe and be prepared.
Collect the basket as well. Where she gone? Come back, Sabrina. Come back, Sabrina. No rest for the winners, you know. And of course, we need to hear from Sabrina, right? Come on.
Whoa. First and foremost, thank God. And bless up to JCDC for creating this platform so I can literally challenge myself. Thank you for my team. Oh God, I couldn't do it without you guys. And my wonderful mentor, she work me, Nadine Rawling. Big up to my actress, lead actress, she's not here, Sashana Lamont. Big up yourself, you're putting in the work. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And for all the other contestants, we did it. We did it. We came together. We did the work. It was hard, but we never give up. And we reached this far, and I know we can reach further. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
Of course, you have to present the big check. You know what I mean?
On the news, me in my prime, on the crime, with the dollar
Come on,
sign, money
just
from
plan.
my mind.
One on this side, one on that side. One on this side, one on that side.
Check 1, 2. Good evening, everybody. Good night, everyone. All protocol. Wait, last part. Observe. Yes. I wanted she to let you guys know that we shot it twice. And on the last time we were shooting it, I was ill because I do a little camera work, you know, yeah. I done this edit. She said she just give up. She give up on the second time we shoot it, she just give up. And we as a team come together and say, yo, no worry yourself. We got this. Because when me that shoot, me forgot the audio part. So she just get fed up and said no. And we just said, no, man, no worry. We were there and give the time. We got this. We got this. Teamwork.
Now, especially after seeing how well she's done, I think it's only right that we watch the movie, right? I'm sure a lot of us want to see this film. So we're going to watch this film. So we're going to take down the lights and prepare to enjoy the experience.
Them say rock stone a river bottom the feel so not. But I was that rock, trapped in a life I didn't choose. Them say rock stone a river bottom the feel so not. But I was that rock, trapped in a life I didn't choose. The sins committed have tainted my soul. I long for redemption, begging for freedom from this dark hole. I yearn to taste the sweetness of liberation and discover a life where I can be more than just a trapped, forgotten stone.
Moya?
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I'm okay. I just felt a little off, that's all. What were you saying now?
I was just saying, if you need a
Yeah.
passport quickly, you can get it in just one click.
Okay.
You don't have to go to PICA to apply for it. Just go to their website online. It's pica.gov.jm and just follow the instructions.
Can you knock before you come into the room?
Oh, what? You have something, my eye?
I'm gonna call Kirk. What you want?
We are chat on the phone. Anyways, almost have a check by yesterday.
Well, as you can see, I'm okay. You can go now. Just...
Oh, kitchen. What's your tone in your chat to me here? About a piece of your head girl last. Alright, Miss Head Girl. Just let me say on the school is me run things, yes.
Oh, yeah, let me call you back.
Hey, but you wake up early this morning, man. After that late phone call we were on last night. Hey, tell me something. When you plan to introduce him to your family?
Kirk, just shut up now.
I say student, I got an appointment for you Thursday. You think me no hear in your vomit up your tribe? Hold this.
I don't want his money. Mommy, you got the thing I sent to your phone?
What that?
The thing I sent 2 weeks ago.
No, you have to send it back.
Just forget it.
Do you want me to come in?
No. I mean, that's not a good idea, but I'll be okay.
You have to stay focused. Okay?
I have to go.
I felt the weight of the world above me, suffocating me, desperate for a way out. Them say rock stone a river bottom don't feel so not.
Well done, well done. Congratulations. So it's been an amazing night where we were able to all feel good about celebrating our young filmmakers. And we couldn't have done this without JCDC, of course. So thank you to the JCDC. I want to thank our sponsors. Again, the Culture Health, Arts, Sports and Education Fund, Chase Fund, Airports Authority of Jamaica, Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, National Conservation Trust Fund of Jamaica, Coda Network, and Mega Marketing Limited. Thank you so much who made this happen. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for the audiences for tuning in. And everybody, time to network. Let's go back and have some food and some refreshments, all right? Let's go. Thank you for coming.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it.
Yo, is it? Are you kidding me?
Toast, yeah. So we are coming with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reaping, we coursing on full. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful.